Hey guys, it is Ian here, and this is my lab video for INTC 2030 skills test. Here on the screen I have the tasks we're going to perform. We're going to install the remote access service. We will set up a router to the internet, and we're going to connect the second machine to elearn through the router. So first we go to administrative tools. Go to server manager. We're going to open the roles. We're going to click add roles. Click next. Click the network policy and access service, click next, and click next again. We're going to make sure that we want the routing and remote access service also checked, click next, and then click install. It'll take a second to install. So attached to this computer I have two network adapters that are on two different networks. One is a bridge connection, which is connecting to my home Wi-Fi, and the other one is connecting to a host-only network that is attached to the second machine. So here I'm going to view the status, show you the IP address. This is the IP address of my home Wi-Fi that it's given me. Close that. IP address of the host-only network. It's just a simple Class A address that I made. Click close. Control panel. I'll show you the IP address. As you see, the IP address is also Class A. Now what we need to do now is we need to configure a way to pass the traffic from the host-only network to the bridged network that is connected to the internet. To do that, I'm going to use the routing and remote access snap-in, and we're going to create a static route. I'm going to right click configure and enable, and click next. We're going to use network address translation, and click next. And we're going to use this public interface, and click next, click next, click next, and then click finish. Here we're going to go to the IPv4, click the static route. We're going to click new static route. We're going to use the host only connection. We're going to make this a default route. So we put quad zeros. And the gateway is going to be the gateway of the actual bridged network. In my case, it is 192.168.1.1. Now for the metric, we're going to want to make sure that we make it lower than the other static routes metric. In this case, it's 10, so we'll put 5. Click OK. Now we're going to right click and show the routing table. Expand this out a little bit for you guys. Now as you see here, the first static route is coming off the bridged local area network with has a metric of 10. The reason that we set the metric on the other static route is because we want all traffic that flows off the host only network to come off the local area connection, which is also the host only network. And as you see, there's the static IP address, the static route we've created. Click close. Go back to the routing and remote access. We're going to configure network address translation to translate the address from the houses that are on the bridged local area network to translate onto the internet. Now to do that, we're going to right click now, click new interface. We're going to use the bridge LAN interface, click OK. It's going to be the public interface connected to the internet, and we're going to enable NAT on it, click apply and OK. Now to make sure that all DNS queries are responded to, we're going to right click network address translation. We're going to click properties, go to the name resolution tab, and we're going to make sure that the clients using domain name system is checked for the resolve IP addresses. We're going to click OK. Now that we have the network address translation correctly configured, we're going to try to attempt the internet connection. I'm going to type in .ws.edu. Sure that's okay. And as you see, there's a Walter State web page. That is the end of my video for INTC 2030. I appreciate you guys for watching.